Guys, what's up, man? Love Purple here with a new video. So I want to be speaking about 5 different habits that maybe could help change your life a little bit, as it has helped me change my life over the past year, and it has done so in a pretty positive way, which I'm feeling really happy about, and that's why I thought that I would share it with you guys. Getting to the first one, I'm talking about something really simple, basically just exercise. I'm just talking about any kind of exercise that you can do in order to keep yourself going and motivated, because I feel like when you're exercising, you're actually getting more energy after the exercise, so you have more energy throughout the day, and you have some more energy that you can focus on like the other important things in your life. Next to that, I also wanted to say that just exercising in itself, I think, it's about achieving a goal, and you start from 0, so basically it's only going to motivate you more to accomplish other kinds of goals that you have out there, which I think is going to be good in itself. So what I'm trying to say here is that exercise is good, and you should definitely start exercising just in some way. It could just be a run, or I don't know, weightlifting, something easy to start out with, or you can also just go full mayhem fitness something. So yeah, you see what you do, but definitely exercise. Number 2 is basically just to have some patience in life. This one that I was having a lot of problems with earlier on, especially for more than a year ago. I was not being patient at all. I think you need to let things take their time, or at least that's what I think now compared to before. And I think if you just are patient with it and you stick with what you believe in, well, then basically it's gonna turn out how you envisioned it. And I think being patient is also important, to not let yourself down, because I think if you're expecting something to happen incredibly fast, and you know that it's kind of unrealistic, or you just happen to think that it's realistic but it doesn't happen, well, then it's also pretty sad in itself. So being patient, I think, is pretty golden to be, and anybody out there who's impatient, I would say try to see if you can change that, and try to see what you can do in life in order to make yourself more patient. And then we get to the 3rd habit that I wanted to speak about, which is basically just that you could plan your day. I think it's incredibly important to have structure in your life, and I think that it's incredibly important to actually see what are you spending your time on. Is it something that is benefiting you, or is it something that is kind of like keeping you away from your original goals? So I like to document the day. I like to plan my day, and I like to basically just go through, okay, what am I going to do this day, and then focus entirely on those things, because I think a lot of us has an easy way of getting distracted from a lot of things that are just around you in your room, or around you with your friends and so on. And I'm not saying you cannot have fun, okay, you can easily chill with your homies and so on, but what I'm saying is that basically you should be focusing on what's gonna benefit you in life, right? So that's why you should spend your time on doing that, and I just find it easier that if I plan my day, then basically I'm gonna get that stuff done and it's over with. And then of course after that I have all the time in the world to chill and to go do what I really want to do. Yay. And that brings me on to number 4. Basically, I would say that people, they consume a lot, as we are right now, and that ends up being like a lot of people that are sitting around and doing a whole lot of nothing. And that's what I don't want to do. So I want to say, instead of consuming, I should be producing. And I think this is like a habit that you really just have to work with in order for it to get working to you, to your benefit, because exactly the thing is that whenever you're done with your work or with the things that you're supposed to do that day, maybe you should spend your time producing something instead of consuming something. And this could be learning a new skill that you have wanted to learn, or that you need to learn in order to acquire, for example, whatever you want to be out there, or whatever you want to achieve. And that's what I think many people find hard, that when they do have the free time, and they could be producing a skill or learning a skill, they are consuming instead. And I think it's just about finding the right balance, because that brings me on to my 5th habit, which is basically just that you also need to relax sometimes. You need to take your time to rest and you need to take your time just to be you. And if that means you need to be alone with a whole Netflix series, I mean, that'll be it. I don't know, whatever suits you, whatever floats your boat, but you also just should be having in your mind that you really need to relax, and it's not just all about work, it's not just all about money, it's also about your health. So I want to say that the last 3 points I had about planning your day, producing instead of consuming, and then remember to relax, it's a real fine curve. You have to find the balance in it, because they kind of, you know, go counterpart on each other. So I hope you really see the broader picture here. Remember to exercise, remember to have patience in life, remember to plan your day, remember to be producing, and then also remember to relax. These are the 5 habits that has really helped me over the last year to become who I am now and where I am now, which is a much more pleasant place than it was before. So I want to say thank you so much for this, and thank you for this now. There'll be more content out soon, so stay with it, stick with it, and see you soon. Yes, see you, man.